My name is Justin Thurman, the Orange and Black Booster President, and here at New Lex, we are
One Team All Sports.
My name is Justin Thurman, the Orange and Black Booster President, and here at New Lex, we are
One Team All Sports.
Sorry.
All right, calm down, be quiet.
Back here.
Absolutely.
Can you hear me now?
Make sure you get your video cameras out.
Can you hear me? Okay. All right. Senior night for the New Lexington Panthers bowling team. Our lone senior tonight is Brian or JB Wagner. JB is Casey Wagner and Brian Wagner, and is also escorted by his younger sister Lily. JB is a second-year bowler for New Lexington. He's also been in band and football for 4 years, archery and track for 3 years, and was a 2-year wrestler. His best bowling memory is going to sectionals last season, and JB plans to join the Air Force and become a military drone pilot. Big congratulations to JB Wagner.
We have refreshments for both teams. Oh, we've got cupcakes and juice down there for both teams. Enjoy, help us celebrate. We're going to get the national anthem playing here in just a minute and practice rolling. Woo! Woo! Did anybody else see that?
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Fiore's Bowling Alley for our NBL meet here between our New Lexington Panthers and the Sheridan Generals. It's senior night here at the bowling alley. JB Wagner, our lone senior. JB's a really nice kid. He's involved in everything. I'm pretty sure he'd have driven the bus down here if they'd let him. But our lone senior this evening, and we're going to get started here in just a few minutes. And make sure if JB's family is watching, he'll be able to see our senior night. We're going to have some guests jump in here this evening as we do this. So we're going to go ahead and step away here as we do our national anthem and we get ready to go. Be right back.
My name is Justin Thurman, the Orange and Black Booster President. And here at New Lex, we are
One team, all sports.
All right, guys, welcome back here for a few minutes to Fiore's Bowling Alley. This is our senior night with our lone senior, J.B. Wagner. Congratulations to him and his family. So tonight is our first try at doing bowling. We're going to do our very best to see how this goes. Every time I come down here, Tim Fiore always tells me that bowling is a very difficult spectator sport, seeing over top of the kids and kind of being able to see what's going on. So we're going to see how we can do here. We're experimenting a little bit with a couple of different cameras just to see how that works. So it's kind of interesting. We're just going to see how it goes. So right now the kids are going through their warm-up stages, just kind of getting a feel for things and getting warmed up. So we'll step aside for a little bit and we'll leave the cameras on, but we'll rejoin with audio here in a little bit after the kids are all warmed up. But before I go, I just want to say thank you to our streaming partners, our streaming sponsors, the Orange and Black Boosters, for taking care of us and sponsoring all our streams this year, making this possible for our kids and for our community. And a nice little commercial there we'd put together. Thank you to Mr. Cordell's media class for putting that together for us. And doing a little drone action, working those kids in there as well. So with our workforce development kids, putting their talents to work for us. So we'll step aside here for a little bit, and we'll be back when bowling starts officially.
My name is Justin Thurman, the Orange and Black Booster President. And here at New Lex, we are
One team, all sports.
Okay, folks, we are underway. Now we've got this set up so you can see both the bowlers and the pins down there. It's kind of hard to track all the kids here at once. But we got it set up to where you can look down there. Our boys are on lane 5 and our girls are on lane 3, it looks like. So if you want to track at home, be able to see what's going on. It's Bray boring with the spare, it looks like. And for anyone listening at home, I am not good at bowling. I'm going to mess up some of the lingo. The last time I bowled, I think I bowled a 62, and I wasn't trying to, so obviously not the best bowler. Got Maddie Phillips. Looks like she left one standing down there. Just missed that one. I'm a really good Wii bowler. It's about the only bowling I'm good at. Got Alyssa Kidwell up. JB Wagner just threw on the boys' side over there. Looked like that one stuck in her hand a little bit. Again, JB's on lane 5 if you're watching. Yeah, he picked them all up. The old 7-10 down there, but that was her second throw. Folks, we are very lucky to have this bowling alley in our community for use by our kids, and we certainly always thank the Fiores for playing host to our bowlers and our athletes for this venture we have. I was actually at a league meeting the other day talking to some other principals and athletic directors. They don't have these in their communities. So they don't have this opportunity for kids. So we're very, very lucky and very grateful to Fiores for taking good care of us. Got Quinn Mildenstein on the other side over there. And Eiley Fink. Yeah, Quinn picked him up. So Kylie went wide left. I have a fairly young group of bowlers on the team this year. We've had years where we graduated, I think a couple years ago we graduated 9 seniors, so it's a fairly young group. Marley Mendez Santiago just got the strike right there. She's been bowling forever, I think. we switch lanes. It's Bray Boring on lane 4. And our boys have switched over to lane 6. Looks like she left maybe 2 down there. Maddie Phillips taking her second shot. That's in the gutter. Sheridan got a strike there. JB Wagner, I think he picked up the strike. Our senior, JB is actually an Eagle Scout as well, going into the military. I think he's looking into the Air Force and comes from a military family. It's Alyssa Kidwell. Left one. So JB's in archery, band, football, bowling, does track. One of those kids is just involved in everything. Another strike down there for the boys. Missed that one. Quinn looks like he left 2 standing down there. Of course, our Panther Productions is part of our media team. It's a small portion of our New Media Plus program and our workforce development program. Offered a lot of opportunities for our students. One of those students is actually JB. He's does that as well. So one of our kids would be really good to commentate tonight. Actually understands bowling, is actually bowling. So. Eiley Fink stepping up. Some of our behind-the-scenes kiddos here tonight: Michael Steele, Alex Thorngate, and Wesley Freeze. They put everything together, set everything up, took care of all our technical needs. Michael spent quite a bit. Looks like Marla got another strike. Michael spent a good bit of time today working on your setup today of our 2 cameras, making that work. This is our first venture at that, so does fantastic work for us. Those of you who are wrestling fans, we're going to be at the Jimmy Wood tomorrow, covering the finals of that game. So Bray got 6 on that one. Another strike for the boys down there. Not doing too bad tonight, folks. JB with another strike. Wow. Killing it here on senior night. Matty Phillips left 3 standing down there. The girls are on lane 3. Boys are on 5. Like I said, I don't have a lot of bowling knowledge, so I just throw the ball down and try to knock the pins down and order chicken wings. That's what I'm good at. So. It's like Quinn left 4 standing down there. If you've never been to a bowling match, they like to cheer. A lot of chants that they do. They have a good time. Had the pleasure a couple years ago of going to watch Sam Fiore in the state tournament up in Columbus. That was pretty cool. Hiley left 2 or 3 standing down there. 2, Michael tells me.
Mud's house. Got you a
Left 1. Had me some Fiore's pizza there a little bit ago. Would recommend.
That was when you didn't go
JB can pull him out. I was rooting for him. Ooh. Is that 3 in a row for Marley? That's 3 or 4 in a row for Marley, I think. I know 3 is a turkey. I don't know what 4 is.
Tell me I'm not allowed to swear.
All right, we're going to be joined by Tim Fiore, owner of the bowling alley down here. Can you hear me, Tim?
Yes, I can. How you doing?
Hey, thanks for being on here.
Yes, absolutely.
I was just telling our audience how grateful we are to have this in our community for our kids. I was speaking to a couple of principals and ADs a couple of days ago, and they don't have these types of things. So what a great opportunity it is, and how thankful we are for you for doing this for our kids.
Yes, absolutely. This started, this is like our 15th or 16th year, I believe, and I talked to some gentlemen and other bowling alleys years ago about how to get this started, and they said, well, to get it off the ground, you need help from parents. And Mike Shiplett, I don't know if you know Mike or not, but great man. He come to me one time, and we went and talked to Dr. Rensler, who was the and he was on board immediately and said, absolutely, we'll support it, and gave us busing from day one, which I know there's still a lot of schools. I don't know if they can't get busing because of the driver situation, but no, it's been wonderful, and for doing it this long, yeah, I'm pretty grateful. And,
we're grateful for you.
Yep. And we were approached earlier this year about Crooksville. So, and I told them what I could do for them, and they come back, and they've actually joined the MVL bowling this year.
This is their first year.
This is their first year, absolutely.
How have they done?
I think they actually, I believe they won the boys won their first match against New Lex here.
I think you're right. I wasn't going to say that, but.
No, but that's good, and this is something like, say, these kids can. My uncle was 89 and still bowling, so and I couldn't see him going out and playing competitive football or basketball, at that age.
Right.
But it's something they can do forever, and I'm sure all these guys have made great friends.
Oh yeah, and it's always interesting to see the group of kids that do this. I mean, you have kids that this is their little niche that they do, and then you have kids that are involved in ag and football and all kinds of different things out here.
Yep, it just gives another opportunity to get involved and stay off the computer or the games or whatever.
And we always listen to our kids at New Lex. If there's something they want to do and we have the ability to make it happen for them, we do.
Yeah, oh no, absolutely. Well, we've had nothing but, great support from the New Lexington High School for this program.
So how's our new coach doing this year?
Raylyn does good. Raylyn's a good little bowler. Yep, and she's great with the kids. I think she runs a real tight ship, which is, very respectable. But she does a good job, and she's a good bowler herself.
Good. And she's lucky to have Tim Newsom there helping her out, too.
Yeah, you're not going to find a better guy than Tim Newsom, that's for sure.
I like Tim.
Yes.
Of course, he got into it because his son was bowling, but I think he enjoys being around all the kids. So.
Yes. I think when we talked one time, he said, I'd like to do this till my son graduates. Well, Kai's been out for 2 years now, and he's still
been
involved.
2 already?
Yep. This spring will be 2 years, yeah.
I lose track.
Yeah, yep. Like he graduated. Well, my granddaughter Samantha Fiore,
I was just talking about her.
Yep. She was, she done pretty well in bowling, and Kai and her were together, and it's just amazing how fast those years go by.
Yeah. What's Sam doing now? Is she still able to bowl?
No, she when she was going to school, she'd rather focus on her academics as opposed to bowling right now. So which is good. That's a good thing,
And then she's our only bowler that ever made it to state?
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes. She ended up taking 6th in the state that year she went.
That was a great experience watching that.
Oh, yes, absolutely. And then she qualified to go to nationals.
Right.
And I don't know how many people in the girls bowl, 20-some thousand girls in the United States participate in high school bowling. And they figured out about 83rd place. So 83rd out of 20-some thousand kids is not bad at all. Not bad at all.
Well, we're very proud of her.
Yep.
So how are our kids doing this year?
I think there's a lot. As you can see, there's only one senior this year. So, it seems like every program will go through those flat years where they're not, they're competitive, but, they just aren't quite there yet. Now, in a couple of years, when most of these kids are seniors and juniors, they're really going to compete well.
That's why I said we had, 9 seniors? Is that what Newsom said there?
Well, I think
a couple years ago?
The year Kai and Samantha graduated, there was 9 seniors, yeah. And then both of the boys and girls done very well that year.
I talked to Marley earlier this week. I feel like Marley's she's not a senior, but in my mind, she's been a senior for like 3 years.
Oh, yeah.
She just got that personality. She's an old soul kind of girl.
She's on a roll right now.
Yep.
She's throwing well.
Did she hit another one?
Yes, she did.
Is that 5 in a row?
4 or 5 in a row.
Oh, my.
Yep.
I was asking her how things were going, and she said that they're kind of young and kind of trying to find their place. So,
one of the things about, like I said, when you get new bowlers coming in, they're trying to learn the sport. When, like day one, when you first have open gym practices, as we call it, before the season starts, you get kids, they go, oh, let's just go, But the ones who keep coming back and practicing, those are the ones that's going to, do well with it. Yep. So.
I told our audience there a little bit ago, I said I bowled a 60 one time, wasn't trying to. It's one of those things I don't do very often, and then I get mad because I don't do well. I wonder why. It's because I don't do it often.
You don't practice.
Right.
I always tell the kids when they get frustrated when they keep coming back and they enjoy doing it, but they seem to not get get better real quick. But I was like, when you first started walking, you probably fell a few times.
Yes,
but now
sir.
look at you. You kind of mastered that. So you keep coming back and bowling, and it's all going to come to you. Yeah, that's one of the biggest things I like to see about all the kids, especially some of the kids when they first come in. I've never really seen them come in and bowl, but you watch them, and then like from the first practice they had to now, they're learning their steps, they're learning their approach, they're learning their release, and I see such a big advancement in most of them, or if not all of them.
So what's the best team you've seen come through here so far in the MVL?
Oh boy, we've had a lot of them come through. I am kind of biased. Samantha's team done well. Well, actually, her freshman year, they had a lot of girls on that team. They made it to states. The freshman girls did, as a team, and they really competed well. I'm trying to think.
Maysville was here the other night, weren't they?
You know what? I was out of town Tuesday night. I took my grandkids to a hockey game. That was Tri-Valley. It was Ben Kite's team out of Tri-Valley. Yeah.
I think I was talking with Philo's principal about bowling there the other day, and it is not every community has this.
Nope. Now Philo's on, but isn't this Philo's first year for bowling?
I don't know.
If I'm not mistaken, I think it is. I think with Crooksville and Philo joining, this year, they considered it an MVL league because they got enough schools.
Right.
It's like in basketball and baseball and football. Every school has one of those teams, and I think they said they have enough this year to call it the MVL league. As in the past, they would have to join other leagues, to be able to compete to go, against the other schools.
No, but bowling is an MVL sport.
Yep.
It's interesting when you get those like little niche things that not every school does. Bowling is one, soccer. not too long ago.
Right.
To see that kind of catch on in the MVL, and then some of those schools, they become the only one that doesn't have one. So then they try to find a way to make that happen for their kids.
Right.
So.
I didn't know this till just a few years ago. That I was talking to one of my other bowling proprietors that you in football you have junior high football, junior high. They actually have junior high bowling.
Really?
Yes. In the state of Ohio. But yeah, so they get them started early and keep them going at it.
A lot of our sports have good success when they have those feeder programs. Get those kids, like I said, hooked early on this stuff.
Yep. Now, I remember in the early days when Mike Shipper helped us get this going, there was some, it's been 15, 16 years ago, but before we had the high school bowling, our Saturday morning junior bowling program, that's where the kids would come and bowl. Well, then when they got the high school bowling, a lot of those kids had already bowled through juniors for several years, and they were pretty decent. But now that they join high school bowling, they're not allowed to participate in those other, during the high school match, so they don't really start out or keep going at it. Now, when they're younger, we start them as young as 5. So you get 5, 6, 7 up till their, freshman year. They come in, and start bowling in the high school bowling. It's really going to pay off, and they're going to have some good talents.
I'm trying to picture a 5-year-old with a bowling ball.
They get a lot of gutters, but I've got a couple kids that age on Saturday morning right now, and they keep showing up every week.
Awesome.
They're good kids. They don't. Some of the kids get aggravated. A couple of these little kids, they just love doing it.
That's awesome.
They got older siblings doing it, and they're right there with them. And I think this is the last home match for New Lexington this year. I think they got one more next Tuesday, I think, they were in Tiki Lanes, I think.
In Lancaster.
Yeah, I think Bull Fisher.
Yeah, we tend to do our senior nights on the last home of that. I bowled at Tiki not too long ago. That was where I got that 60 I was telling you. Well, Tim, you're welcome to hang out, or you got things you got to do there?
Yeah, well, I'm in the back, watching back there, make sure things is running as smooth as possible.
Well, again, we appreciate you, and anybody listening, make sure you stop down and thank Tim for supporting our kids.
Yep, so. And anytime anyone wants to stop in and check out, we'd love to have more people show up for of course, it's the last high school match, but they will be going to sectionals or districts. I can't remember which one on the 9th and 10th. One day, 9th or 10th is the girls, another day is the boys.
Right.
At Shawnee Lanes, I think, in Chillicothe.
Yep, I've been there as well.
Yep, so, anybody would want to go and support and check it out and see what, good fun it is. They'd love to have you show up.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
Have a good evening.
You too. So you've been listening to Tim Fiore. Tim is the owner of Fiore Lanes, of course. And he's always so good to our kids and good to our coaches, and always willing to help us out and be accommodating for the sport for our kids. So we appreciate him. Okay, Mike, while I was talking, did Marley keep up her streak? We're not sure, folks. So. Okay, looks like our girls are on lane 4, for those of you watching. Looks like Maddie just pulled in a strike. Looks like our boys are on lane 5. That's a good ball, left 2 standing. It's like Quinn Mildenstein, left 1. Quinn with picked up his spare. Looks like the boys are back on lane 6. I don't understand the rotation. Marley back up again with another strike. Wow. I don't know how many she has in a row, but she's got a bunch tonight. Looks like the girls are on the move again. Looks like they're going to be on lane 3. 3 board. Phillips, the 3 standing down there. JB picked up his spare. I am appreciating this view today. Usually when I come watch these, I'm sitting in the back and all I see is the back of people's heads. This is an interesting shot out of Matty Phillips. Hit the one in the middle. Cody Dennis down there who's picked up the spare. Warren Betts down there for the boys. And Marley back up. Got another one. What is the count on this? To check with the coach and see how many that is. JB left one standing down there. Girls are on lane 4 again. Bray board, wide right. And Wesley Dickerson on lane 5. Ooh, with a strike. Nice job. Maddie Phillips for the girls on lane 4. Gutter there. From Melvinstein. Got a few over there. Quinn picked him up. Good job. This is Kidwell on 4. Left 1 standing there. Alyssa picked hers up. Cody Dennis down there on lane 6 for the boys. Left 1. Fink up for the girls. Ooh, with a strike. Nice. Warren Betts for the boys. Marley left 1. That's all right. I think she got more points in the first 2 frames than I got in 2 sets of 10. Yeah, she picked it up. Warren Betts, wide right. Bree Board back up for the girls, lane 4. JB Wagner down there on 6 for the boys. Oh, that teetered. JB left one. Bree looks like she might have got one. JB picked up his. And Bree left two. Maddie Phillips back up for the girls. Must be the 10th frame. JB still bowling. So he left one. Maddie Phillips picked up a few. Maybe 7. Maddie picked up 2. Wesley Dickerson down there looked like maybe 9 picked up. This good ball back up to the girls. Ooh, Wesley Dickerson missed down there. Wesley got 9. Quinn Mildenstein back up for the boys down there on what looks to be lane 6. Nice strike. Quinn's buddies were razzing him pretty good before the match tonight. Alyssa picked up hers. Quinn had one teetering down there. Riley Fink back up for the girls. Took her knee brace off. She means business. She's ready to go. Quinn picked up his last one standing down there. Must be a 10th frame. Riley's got 4 standing down there. See if Riley can pick these up. And she got them. Marley Mendez Santiago back up again. Weird little split down there for Marley. Looks like our boys might be done for this round. Wait for the girls to finish up here. Girls are switching again. Looks like they're going to be on lane 4 now. What is that sticking up in the middle of the... in between the lanes? Dennis up for the boys. Looks like he picked up a spare down there. Braid boarding. On lane 4. She's got one standing down there. Just wide right. Warren bets for the boys, and it looks like he picks up a strike. JB back up. He gets a strike. JB's had a good senior night here. I think Maddie Phillips is trying to finish up her 4 down there. Nice try, went right around that one. Wesley Dickerson. I think he dropped 8, maybe. Boys are on lane 6. Wesley Dickerson down there on lane 6. Oh, left one hanging. Melissa Goodwell back up on 4. Weird little split again. All right, looks like we're going to get to talk to Big Tim Newsom here.
Don't ask nothing crazy.
All right, we are joined now by Tim Newsom. How you doing, Tim?
Good. How are you?
Good. How's things going?
Good. Good.
How are you?
Boys are down by about 30 pins going into the second game. So,
JB's done really well tonight.
yes, he's real close to his personal high. I think he's either 1 pin over or 1 under. He shot a 181, so
Good
he
for
did a
him.
really good job.
How many strikes has Marley put up? It's going to be like 7 or 8.
I think she had 7. So hopefully she gets back on track.
Did a nice job. So how's it feel in the step back role this year?
Feels good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How many years were you our head coach?
5.
And you did a wonderful job with the kids too.
We try.
So what's Kai up to? What's he doing?
Working for us.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
He's still doing a bowling?
Yeah. Yeah, he bowls Sunday night and Monday night.
Gotcha.
A lot of tournaments.
Local or is he travel or?
No, pretty much local.
Yeah.
Zanesville here, Thornville Park, Newark. So
I feel like I saw him out somewhere, Zanesville or something here, maybe over the holidays or something. So
probably about 6 inches taller than you remember.
He got taller. So how's Raylan doing as our coach this year?
Raylan does a very good job. She's a very technical bowler, and she is very good working with the kids.
So what's her background? I don't know her that well.
So she's a league bowler. She bowls down here. She was a collegiate bowler. She's a very good bowler in general. So, but she has a way of working with the kids so they understand it.
Good.
So
It's probably nice having you around to help with the transition there.
yeah, and we bowl together. We bowl together for years now, so it's not like it's something new. So we're very familiar with each other. So
Gotcha.
It helps out.
What's a good group of kids for her to work with too?
Yes, a lot of first-year bowlers this year.
That's what I'd said. I talked to Marley earlier in the week, and she said that the kids are very young, and it's going to take a while to get some foundation built there.
Yeah, and they're all picking up on it very well. So
good. So where did she go to college at?
that I can't tell you.
Don't know.
I want to say Muskingum, but I'm not 100%.
Okay. Yeah, Muskingum had a bowling team when I was there, so that makes sense. That was back in 1997. Been a minute ago.
Yeah.
So help me understand here, Tim. We got half the kids bowling and half of them not bowling here. So so some of the girls aren't bowling. What's going on there?
So we can only bowl 5 bowlers.
Okay.
So we have 7 on the roster.
Okay.
So generally, we try to make subs after the first game. We try to move things around. But when the team is bowling good, it's hard to make changes.
Sure.
So, which is unfortunate, but at this stage, you want to have your best scores possible. So now, if scores start getting lopsided, you can make more changes. But if it's close, you got to stick with the bowlers that's doing
Gotcha.
good. So,
Kind of like putting your JV in.
exactly.
Kinda.
Exactly.
So how are we doing in league play?
The girls are doing very well. I believe they're 8-3, probably right at second place. We should finish, as long as we win tonight, we should finish in second. Boys, we've had a very challenging year as far as win-loss, but we can see improvement, and they're all young. So moving forward for the next couple of years, we should be really good.
And that's what I always stress with our coaches. That, of course, everybody's judged by the wins and losses and things like that. But I always tell them, just make the kids better than how you found them. Treat kids good, have a good time, and just make them a little bit better than how you found them. So.
Yep, and that's what we try to do. So from the beginning of the year, so we've got probably 5 or 6 kids that's never bowled before. So
it makes a difference, yeah.
So when we get to the end of the year, we see improvement. We know what the future is going to look like with them.
And if they're having a good time, they'll all come back and be all the better for us. They got a lot of young guys over on the male side, don't we?
Yes. So we have 3 freshmen on the varsity that bowls all the time. I believe there's 2, 3 sophomores, maybe 1 junior, and then the 1 senior. So we still got plenty of years left with most of them.
Good. So how much longer are you going to continue to do this?
As long as I'm able to.
Good.
So the step back this year is, through with work and stuff, I didn't know how much time I would have. So I couldn't make 100% commitment to the kids, so I didn't want to shortchange them.
Sure.
So, but if the time allows me, and maybe in a year or 2, I'll take back that head roll and keep going with it. So.
Glad to see you still involved. A lot of guys, after their kids graduate, they'll kind of step aside and have somebody else do it. But we've enjoyed having you.
I enjoy it. So
you're the right kind of ornery. So we enjoy having you around.
That's good. Well, you've let me stay this long, so. But I'm gonna get back.
Okay.
Nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you.
Thank you.
So you're listening to Tim Newsom. He's our kind of second in command coach. Used to be our former head coach, and we love Tim. He does a good job. He's good for kids. Has a good time bowling. Loves the sport. So glad to have him around. JB with a nice strike there. He's on lane 6. While I was talking to Tim, it looked like Quinn Mildenstein had a nice couple there. Nice strike there for Sheridan. And another for the boys down there for Sheridan. Wesley Dickerson. Looks like he left 1. Lisa Kidwell, lane 4. Looks like Wesley went wide on his, trying to pick up a spare. Oh, almost got that one. So let's have 1 standing. I think. Quinn Mildenstein down there. Oh, they got the strike. All right. So folks, this is why I have kids that are smarter than me help me do these things. So, Michael, one of our Panther production kiddos, he and I just had a discussion about how it looked on the screen and actually flipping it. So you see them bowl and then it comes in the frame on the other side like it should look. So good job, Michael. That actually looks a lot better. So we learn and we grow as we do this. So we appreciate you guys' patience as we try these new things. So. Cody Dennis there on 5. Looks like he picked it up. Oh, Marley left 2. I've talked about bowling with Marley for so many years. It feels like she's been around forever. We got Warren Betts down there on lane 5. Left a nasty little split down there. Marley picked up hers on 4. See how Warren handles this split here. Oh! That was about as good as he was going to do there. Sometimes it's just up to the pin, I guess. Okay, looks like we're rotating some kids in now. Got Alexis Schmidauer. Looks like she got 7 or 8. Good tough first one hiding back there. Oh, and one just randomly fell down, so we take volunteers, I guess. Do a little pin reset down there because that one fell. Girls are on lane 3. So Alexa's going to try this again. Ooh, right. They hugged that gutter going down through there. Wesley Dickerson, it's like he went wide right. Maddie Phillips back up. Maddie Phillips. Wesley Dickerson looks like he left one standing. Melissa Kidwell. Got Quinn with a strike down there. Melissa left a little split. Quinn was talking to his buddies before, and he wasn't feeling real confident going into this, but he's actually had a really nice game tonight. Cody Dennis down there on lane 6 with a strike. All right. The boys are bowling well. Let's see if she can. She got one. Left one. Warren Betts. Left a couple. Kylie Fink stepping up on 3. Left one. Sheridan drills with a nice strike there. Picks it up. Good job. Warren Betts with a nice pickup down there. There's Marley. So she left 3. Marley got a little aggressive there and put it in the gutter. Wesley Dickerson on, what is it, 6? Got a few. Alexa Schmidauer on 4. Oh, tried to go. Looks like she left 2. Quinn left 1 down there. Quinn picked up his. Maggie Phillips went wide right. Looks like Maddie picked up a couple. It's her second shot. Cody Dennis down there on 5. Maybe 8. Picked up 8. And Melissa Kidwell back up on 4. That was weird. Come out of her hand strangely. Cody Dennis, see if he can pick up his. And he does. Unless it picks it up. Picks all of them up. Warren Betts back up for the boys on 5. Oh, he got, still moving. Still moving. Looks like he got 9. That one wanted to go down. Riley Fink on 4. Gets a couple. Warren Betts. There he goes right there. Getting a little coaching there from Coach Newsom. I always love when our coaches have such a love for the sport themselves and then they're able to share that with our kids. Looks like JB left 1 down there on lane 5. Riley Fink trying to pick up hers. She gets a couple. JB seeing if he can pick up his single there on 5. No, it just misses. Marley back up on 4. There we go. Wesley Dickerson. Schmidauer left 1. Every time she turns around, another one falls down. Wesley Dickerson trying to pick up his on lane 5. And he does. Quinn on lane 5. Looks like he left 2. Lexi Schmidauer trying to pick up her single. Ooh. Just misses wide right. Nordenstein trying to pick up his 2 on lane 5. Maddie Phillips goes wide left. Cody Dennis down there on 6, and I think he leaves 1. And Cody goes wide right. Warren Betts down there on 6. Gets a few. Lisa Kidwell stepping up on 3 now. Wants to go down. Left 1. Those of you listening, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Helps secure our ability to be able to do this for our kids. Warren Betts down there in lane 6. Picked up 2, left 1. It's a difficult little split for him. Oh, she got it. Miss JB down there. I think you Ghost Strike is watching Alyssa. No, it must have been Ghost Strike. Looks like he's got 4 down there. Eiley Fink leaves 4. Nicely Dickerson. He'll strike. Nice. Eiley Fink stepping up on 3. And she gets him. Nice pickup. Marley and Quinn both stepping up at the same time here. Marley will strike. Nice. Cody Dennis up. Leaves 1. Alexis Schmidauer stepping up on 4. Goes left, gets a few. Cody Dennis, see if he can pick up his one. Little right. And folks, if you've never been down to Fiore's, some people even live in town have never been here before. Been down here bowling with the family, been down here to eat several times. It's a nice place. Come on down and check them out. Make sure to thank them for supporting New Lex and supporting their kids. Alexa picks up hers. Warren Betts, see if he can pick up his one down there on 5. Looks like he puts it in the gutter. Maddie Phillips on 4, looks like. Leaves 3. JB with, looks like he got 9. Maddie Phillips leaves 1. JB goes wide right and on his second attempt. Alyssa Kidwell up on 4. Left 1.
It's a fantastic. He lived right back. He did. There's no way. He just lived right back. No, you can't hear me. Do you hear me, Tony?
Coach Newsom brings the ball back and giving some instruction to JB. And Alyssa picks hers up.
What did I just say, Michael? What did I just say?
Quinn looks like he leaves 4 or 5. Got Eiley up on number 4. She leaves 3. See if Quinn can pick his up. Roll. Looks like he leaves 1. Like I said earlier, tomorrow, Saturday, we'll be up at the Panther Productions. We'll be up at the Jimmy Wood tournament, wrestling tournament. It's going to be our first trial at covering wrestling. We're going to cover the finals of that. We're going to have some fun guest commentators. Coach Fondell, I think, is going to be there with us, and Coach Zeb Wood. It's always a good time with those guys. They're covering the finals. I'm not sure what time that'll actually start. It just depends on how the day goes, but we'll try to get some wrestling in for this big snowstorm coming in. Marley Fink stepping up on 4. Oh, she threaded the needle on that one. Left 3 standing. Nice pick up there by Sheridan. Marley stepping up on 4. So she gets 8. Marley don't want an equipment change there. Just helps her out. Cody Dennis, the nice strike down there. Nice. Nice pickup. Warren Betts down there on 6. Left a couple. That's Alexa Schmidauer stepping up on 3. Wide left. Wide left again. Nice pick up there by Sheridan. And JB trying to pick up some on 6. Looks like he leaves 1. Phillips on 3. Leslie Dickerson is wide left. It's interesting seeing all the different approaches by the kids, like, as they bowl. Their approach, how they handle the ball, they're all different, all unique. Maddie Phillips trying to pick up hers. She gets 1, and the one in the middle is waiting. Nice ball there by Sheridan. Quinn Mildenstein with a strike. I don't know what the underconfidence was in him earlier. He's actually having a nice game. Alyssa Kidwell left 2. This kid Wilson, if she can pick these up. Got a little loft there. Cody Dennis with one. Warren Betts, lane 5. Gets a few. What do they think? Left 3. Look out here and I see all these nice fresh bowling balls. I'm used to the lane balls that have the giant chunks out of them that clunk all the way down the lane. All right, Warren Betts picks up his spare. Warren Betts leaves 1. Riley Fink trying to finish hers on 3. And she does. Nice. JB Wagner just barely misses a strike. Left 1 standing. Marley stepping up on 3. Leaves 1. JB seeing if he can finish on 5. Wide right. Wesley Dickerson. And 5. Looks like he leaves 3. Marley seeing if she can pick up her single. And she does. Schmittauer on 4. Almost got at least 1. Wesley Dickerson on 5. Picks up a strike. Nice job. A little smile out of him there. Schmittauer goes dead right. You better? Quinn Goldenstein step up on 5. And gets it. Nice. Good job, Quinn. Maddie Phillips on 4. It's a strike. All right. Must be in the 10th frame here. Quinn goes wide left, gets 1. Wilson Kidwell up on 4. Just got that little loft there. Throws her off a little bit. Still got 8. Quinn Mildenstein, see if he can finish down there. It's on 5. And leaves 1. So if Kidwell can pick up these 2. Those of you that are just joining us or have joined us recently, we're watching New Lexington Panthers versus Sheridan NBL bowling match down here at Fiore's in New Lexington. This is Panther Productions. It's a small subset of our media production team, Media Plus, with our workforce development. Got Eiley Fink on 4. Got 9, looks like. Panther production team behind the scenes. Got Michael Steele, Alex Thorngate, and Wesley Freese setting all this equipment up and keeping us going. I want to say thank you to our streaming partners, our Orange and Black boosters. They always do so many things for kids, taking care of kids and making sure they have everything they need to do well with athletics. We appreciate everything that they do for kids. Eiley sees if she can pick up the single. And she goes wide left. Again, this is our first shot at doing a bowling match. So a little trial and error here. Get better every time we do these things. So thank you for being with us this evening, cheering on our kids. We got Marley on lane 4. Wow, she picked it up. Nice strike. JB on 5. Alexis Schminnauer stepping up on 3. JB on 5. Schminnauer left 2. JB left 3. We're rotating in some people. We got Mason Schmidhauer down there on 5. Alexa, see if she can pick up her 2. Looks like she's going to go wide left. Maddie Phillips on 3. Mason Schmidhauer, see if he can finish on 5. Mason leaves 1. Maddie leaves 1. Coach Newsom up there again, getting in the mix. Maddie Phillips, see if she can finish. Goes wide right. Seems like she's a little frustrated. Got Lyndon Birch on 5. Got some new bowlers, new faces out there. Kidwell on 3. Actually finished okay. That one rode real tight on the side. And that's Lyndon Birch trying to finish on 5. It's all but 1. Melissa Kidwell, see if she can pick up the 4 here. She gets 1. Seems a little frustrated. She's trying to figure out why that keeps happening to her. Goldenstein leaves 1. Riley Fink on 3. Can go left. It's a couple. Quinn picks his up. JB gets like 8 maybe. And Riley picks up the spare. JB goes wide left in the gutter. Marley's back up. 3. She leaves 1. Marley seeing if she can finish. And she does. Nice job. I noticed she uses a different ball for her second shot. I wonder if there's what the thought process is behind that. Lyndon Birch on 5. So he leaves a couple. Alexa Schmidauer on 4. She leaves a couple as well. Birch picks up the spare. Schmidauer is wide right. Wesley Dickerson stepping up on 5. He leaves 1. Maddie Phillips, 4. Wesley Dickerson, see if he can pick up that 1 on number 5. And he does. Nice job. Maddie Phillips going for the spare on 4. Maddie goes wide right. Quinn Mildenstein back up on 5. Nice strike. That's a good well on 4. And it scoots off another gutter. Quinn Mildenstein. Another strike. That's Goodwell. On 4. Leaves 1. See if Quinn can go 3 for 3 here. Oh, leaves the one that's frustrating. Riley Fink on 4. Gets the strike. All right. Marley stepping back up. Lyndon Birch as well. And they both leave one. And Sheridan leaves one. Birch goes wide left. Marley picks up the spare. Mason Schmidauer on 6. Looks like he puts it in the gutter. Alexis Schmidauer on 3. I think she picks up 6. Mason Schmidauer on lane 6. So he leaves 2. J.B. Wagner trying to pick his up. He gets 1 of 2. Maddie Phillips gets a couple. Dickerson on a nice strike down there. Maddie picks up a couple more. Quinn with a strike down there. This kid well leaves 3 out. Kid ball picks hers up. Lyndon Birch picks up one, leaves one. Kidwell gets 8, maybe? Mason Schmittauer on lane 6. Oh, that one tried to go. Looks like he got 8. Riley Fink up on 3. Ooh, that's got it. Mason Schmittauer with a spare down there. JB, he gets 9. Banana split. I got it. It's only taken me 2 hours to figure out why they were chanting that. All right. So Ivy's got a little bit of a split down there. She gets 2 of the 3. Wesley Dickerson on 6 down there. And he gets a strike. Nice. Marley Mendez Santiago stepping up on 3. Strike, nice. Marley does it with such confidence. She just walks off. No, I got a strike. No big deal. Quinn Miltenstein on 6. Strike. Nope. I have one hiding in the corner. At 9. Marley drops 9 as well. Let's see if Quinn can get that one in the corner. Looks like it goes wide right. Marley gets her 1. Good pickup. Looks like Marley got a 190. She's whispering to me over there.
Girls won.
Okay, so I'm hearing unofficially that our girls won. If Mr. Steele here can be believed.
She said it.
Who said it? Marley's? Okay, all right, I believe Marley. Okay, Mike, we got to figure out about the boys.
Marley. 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 What about the boys? That's Quinn.
Okay, it sounded like the boys did not. So. But they bowled pretty well. Quinn Mildenstein just told us he bowled a 205. So it looks like we're going into the Baker games here. They told me that like I know what that means, but
So the Baker game is when all 5 of the players are on 110 frames. So each player will bowl 2 frames. So like Quinn, he's number 5. So that means he'll bowl the 5th frame and the 10th frame. But all 5 players are on the same.
boys and girls.
Yes.
Okay. That was Michael Steele jumping in there with a little bowling knowledge. So it looks like we're just using lane 3 and 4 now. Got Alexa Schmidauer. Drops it in the gutter.
First game is like from a like if you're looking at the game and it looks good, the big goal is horrible because all I did was spare and I got strike.
Alyssa Kidwell. She dropped 7. Okay, so I'm being joined by Quinn Mildenstein.
Hello.
How'd it go out there, buddy?
We did not get the win today, but this is a young developing team. A lot of freshmen in our core. 3 of our 5 players are freshmen, and I think next year the team will be making some noise.
Gotcha. Well, I am a terrible bowler. I said earlier I scored like a 62 and wasn't trying to. So, I mean, for the untrained eye, it looked like you did pretty well.
I'd say I had a good day today. First game was lacking strikes, but I made up for that with spares.
Yeah, you did. You actually had, it was almost 3 in a row, wasn't it? You dropped 1 on the third one?
Yeah, I did. I
was watching. I was paying attention.
I left that dumb 10 pin.
So how did the boys do overall?
I think we all bowled around or above our averages, so I'd say it was a good game for us. Sheridan's just a great team. They've been a great team ever since I've been bowling, but I think we can get them.
Gotcha. Girls did pretty well.
Yeah, our girls team's pretty good. I think they've only lost 2 games this year.
I actually lost track of how many strikes Marley had.
Oh, yeah, she's really good. You know, sneakily one of the best athletes in New Lex, I'd say.
Well, and she's so calm about it, too. Like,
yeah. She's been doing this for a while.
I thought she's been a senior for like the last 8 years. So.
Yeah, she bowls like she's a senior. She swept all the awards at the NVL ceremony last year for the girls.
Nice. All right, so talk to me about this Baker game here. It's something I haven't been able to see before. So how's this all work?
A Baker game is basically you're going to get 5 bowlers, but you're all only bowling under one name. And typically, you want your like best bowler bowling 5th, so they can have that strong 10th frame, and you want your second best bowlers to be either in that like 1 or 4 spot to help set up that 10th frame, if that makes sense.
Gotcha.
And then you just bowl 2 Bakers to add to your total pinfall on the night.
So they run through 2 sets of 10? Or just one? Okay.
2 sets.
So how's Coach Newsom doing for you guys over there?
Coach Newsom is great. I mean, he knows his stuff. He actually donated me 2 bowling balls this year that have helped me a lot, I'd say.
That was nice.
Yeah, he's a great guy. And an even better coach, I'd say.
We like Tim. He does a nice job.
Yeah.
I was actually admiring the equipment here. Some of the bowling balls that you guys have. I'm used to the balls you get like at Tiki or something.
Yeah, the house balls.
Yeah, they've just been beat to death, got big chunks out. I quietly use that as my excuse for not being good at bowling. So.
Yeah. I mean, house balls and the balls that we were throwing are very different. I mean, I could go on and on about the differences between the balls.
No, all right, answer me this. So Marley uses 2 different balls.
Yeah.
Why?
So it's nice to have, as you bowl more, the lane is going to break down, the oil is going to, how do I say it? It's going to move, and it'll make your ball hook more. So you're going to want to have a variety of balls to adapt to how the oil changes. And then there's also another ball. People will typically have a spare ball that just doesn't hook, so they can just throw straight at those single pin spares to get them easily.
It seems like Marley has a white ball that she's using. It seems like anytime that she's got a pin on the outside corner.
Yeah, that's the 10 pin. Horrible thing it is.
All right, so it actually took me 2 hours every time they would say something about bananas or something like that to realize why they were saying
that. They get pretty creative while they're chants.
Oh, yeah. The boys, not so much.
No, we just like to yell. That's how we get ourselves fired up.
Gotcha. Not as creative as the girls?
No, but it gets the job done.
Gotcha. All right, buddy. Well, you're welcome to hang out and chat or go back with your crew there.
I'll stay the remainder of this game.
Okay. You can add some knowledge here that I don't have. So.
All right.
So we got Alyssa Kidwell stepping up. Goes wide left.
Toughness.
So how do the Baker games add points to your overall score? Like if they already said the girls won.
Well, they don't.
Okay.
So you just take the total pinfall from the 2 regular games and then the 2 Baker games, and you add them up, and that's how you decide who wins.
Oh, so we don't have a winner then?
We do not have a winner yet.
Oh, okay.
I think it's a very tight contest right now between the girls' teams.
So the girls are winning thus far, just not... Okay.
Backup ball. Never really seen anyone throw like that, like for their strike ball.
Riley Fink stepping up to the line. Leaves one.
Leaves the 7.
So the 7 pin and the 10 pin are the outer ones. Right?
Yeah, they're typically the main culprits of your single pin misses. I personally struggle with the 7 pin a lot more.
Yeah, I know she left one. I actually thought you got a strike. It was hiding in that corner over there.
Yeah.
There we go. Good spare by Riley.
Here comes Marley. And a surprise to nobody, a strike.
I'd like to know how many strikes she's had this evening.
A lot. Ooh, hits the net pin.
Hey, banana, I get it.
Yeah, it's a
Bananas,
split.
yeah.
I believe she's left the 6-7 split.
So what's the strategy the coach teaches you when you have this situation?
So you're going to want to barely hit the outside of the 6 pin and hope it flings into that 7 pin back there. Oh, close one.
Right idea, right?
Yeah. Oh, switching.
So how often do they switch?
For the Bakers, it is after the game, but during the game, after each 5 is done bowling their frame, they will switch lanes and repeat that until the game is over.
So we've completed the first Baker then.
Yes, we are on to Baker number 2.
So New Lex is going to be on lane 4. So Bree got 9 on her first shot.
Good spare by Bray. That 4 pin is actually the most converted pin on the pros.
Really?
Yeah.
Sheridan's got a decent sized group of kids.
Yeah, they do. They always have a big team.
And Maddie Phillips, looks like she grabbed 7 maybe. Thank you, Michael, for confirming that. A strike by Sheridan.
It's 1.
Melissa Kidwell stepping up.
Ooh.
It's the same split from before.
A 4-6.
Now let me ask you, Quinn. You're not supposed to step over the line, right?
You are not.
Okay. How, like, I've seen kids doing it tonight. Some kids do, some kids don't. How strongly is that policed, I guess?
It's really just if you coaches catches it. Unless you're at a place like sectionals, there will be lane monitors to make sure that you do not step over, and they will let you know.
So lane monitors as in like humans watching, or
Yeah.
some kind of infrared?
Some bowling alleys that are like bigger do have like motion sensors at the line. Here comes Eiley Fink.
She's got 8.
Leaves the 4-7.
Nice strike by Sheridan.
Gutter ball by Eiley.
Still got that one.
If it goes in the gutter and bounces out, it does not count, unfortunately.
Seriously?
Yeah.
In the bowling that I do, that counts.
It's a little lame, but you gotta live with it. And Sheridan responds back with the gutter ball of their own.
So are these all being hand scored over there by the coaches, or
Yeah, typically.
how does the scoring happen?
The machine will just,
Oh, the machine's tracking it for you?
yeah, and then we just add up the scores.
Marley was strike.
There we go.
I've seen both coaches with clipboards. I didn't know if they were hand keeping it or the machine was doing it.
They do have to add them up at the end themselves, but
So the machine actually caught that one that was a gutter ball that popped back
No.
up, or somebody's got to
You
go
would
back
have
and
to-
delete that?
you'd have to manually go in there and delete that.
Gotcha.
Very boring.
If that pin falls when I'm doing it, it counts.
Oh yeah, I'm out here bowling myself. I count it.
Bryce, seeing if she can pick up these last two. Ooh. Wide right. Sheridan picks up the spare. Maddie Phillips to the line. So she got 6.
Little funny thing about bowling, you would think that's a split up thing, right? On lane 4.
Right.
But for some reason, if the head pin is still up there, it is counted as a non-split.
As a non...
Split.
Really?
Yeah. Strange rules.
Sheridan a little frustrated with that one.
It's a tough one to pick up.
Alyssa Kidwell to the line. And a strike, all right.
Ball hung in there.
That might be her first one for the evening, too.
Never too late to get one.
She's been hot and cold.
Yeah. She's one of our younger ones.
She had a lot of issues with her fingers getting caught and coming out of her hand strangely.
We have a couple of the boys struggle with that, including myself.
I've been that guy that went to throw it and it's stuck in my hand.
Yeah.
There's no way to recover.
I think big strike.
Marley up.
Ooh, misses left. Has the 6:10 remaining.
So now she's grabbing that other ball that we talked about.
The white dot.
Is that what it's called? White dot?
Yeah.
What's its specific purpose?
To get those kind of those spares on the edges that would be very hard to get with another ball.
And she does.
Balls like that typically will not hook very much.
The balls that hook a lot are those lane or those house balls that we talked about with the giant chunks of them.
Yeah. Balls typically hook more here at Fury's with the old-fashioned wooden lanes.
I got to be here, well, you guys were here too, but early when I got to see the oiling process for the lanes. I'd never seen that before. That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
There's one.
Leaves the dang 10 pin. And I believe that is the game. Scores are being tallied up.
Okay, Quinn, your job is to figure out who won here.
All right, I'll go check it out.
All right, thank you, buddy. Good job. Panthers did. Okay, so the Panthers take home the victory by 70 pins here tonight. So good night for the Panthers. It was fun watching these guys on senior night. Congratulations to JB and his family, and to the Panthers on getting the win. So we're going to go ahead and sign off here for Panther Productions. Catch us tomorrow at the Jimmy Wood. And again, this is our first venture doing bowling. It was fun. We enjoyed it. So hopefully we can do some more of these things in the future. So again, thank you to our Panther Production teams, Michael Steele, Alex Thorngate, and Wesley Freese for everything that they did setting up. And thank you to our stream sponsor, the New Lex Orange and Black Athletic Boosters. So for Panther Productions, have a good evening.
My name is Justin Thurman, the Orange and Black Booster President. And here at New Lex, we are
One team, all sports.